Hi, my name is Ivor Clucas, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about my background and my focus areas and my approach. I had a long, reasonably successful business career, which was on the back of a graduation with a law degree from UCT, and that took me into a career spanning over 2 decades, where I joined an international organization as a junior manager, and then grew through the ranks until I became CEO of that business, and then later on also other businesses spanning areas like Asia, Australasia, and so on. It was a very rich, very rewarding career, which I believe teed me up very well for what I do today. And what I do today, and what I have done for the last decade or so, is I provide services where I consult, I facilitate, I coach for a number of clients across different segments of industries. And I tend to work mostly with CEOs and with executive teams. And my area of focus has tended to be on the strategic space, where I go in and help develop the strategic plan. I facilitate a process whereby we develop strategic plans. And on the back of that, a very clear thought process and plan around the implementation of such strategic plans, including the cultural dimensions as well. Furthermore, what I tend to do is I tend to work with CEOs of such companies as their strategic soundboards, where I am able to give them a safe space. Having been in such roles, I know it's a lonely place. It's very difficult to turn to people who work with you, who you work for in terms of your boards or your chairman or your owners. And it can be a little lonely. So I offer a safe space whereby people can test their ideas, their thinking, their leadership philosophies, and their own growth, their own self-awareness, their own development. And so that is what I aspire to in such relationships. My career certainly prepared me for what I do now in a number of different ways. As I said earlier, having walked a mile or two in your shoes, having bumped my head and made a number of mistakes, some of which I learned from, some which I didn't, having had to navigate the stormy waters that you guys will probably have to navigate on a consistent basis these days, never more so than now. I believe that it's given me a few key traits. It's given me some experiences to draw on, and I just want to touch on some of these traits. I believe that the traits are, for instance, humility. Having encountered what you've encountered and what you are encountering, having struggled through them, I've learned that there is very little place for ego and for arrogance. Humility is the name of the game. And I really try and bring that into any relationship I have with any client I work with. Empathy, again, walked in your shoes, experienced a bit of what you're experiencing, and it's taught me empathy. And again, I believe it's an essential trait for leadership in today's times, in today's environment. Respect. Even though I might hold up a very direct mirror and give direct feedback, particularly if I feel that you are kidding yourself, if you need to be pulled back in terms of your commitments you've made to yourself, I will always do so respectfully. And then calm. I believe that helping you process the pressure and the stress that you're going through in a calm, clear thinking way will be of great benefit to you. And this is the approach that I take in working with my clients, whether it be on a coaching, facilitation, or soundboarding basis. I hope this helps you in making your decision as to who you want to work with. Thank you.